What's up guys, it's Colucci back with another video. And today's video is all about that elo grind. So the highest asked question I've received so far from people all over the world is how to get out of elo. Or at least how to improve so they can achieve a high rank. I am Diamond 5 at the moment and my highest peak was at Diamond 3. So I'll give you all the tips that I personally use to get where I am today. I'll be talking about some general tips in the first part. Those tips are pretty obvious and most of you have probably heard of them as well. In the second part, I'll talk about my own experience and tips I've gathered so far. So the first general tip I suggest is the OTP a champion. OTP stands for one trick pony and it basically means that you only play with one champion and get so good with it that you outplay almost everyone else around your elo. Even when you get countered in lane, because you know your champion so well, you'll most likely outplay the enemy. For mid, I'd pick Akali and Lux, and for bottom, I'd pick Draven. The second tip is to be a meta slave. Pick only those champions who are good in the current meta. There is a site in the description below that shows you the highest win rate of every role. This changes a lot, so you need to be able to adapt almost every big patch. For solo queue, my preference would still be to OTP a champion instead of being a meta slave. As for the third tip, master only 2 lanes and per lane 2 to max 3 champions. I see a lot of people just playing every role for fun, trying things out and then failing or demoting or even get stuck in their elo. If you want to be able to win some LP, you have to play and focus on only 2 roles at max and try to pick only 2 to 3 champions for those roles. When you do that, you will know all the ins and outs of your champions and have a variety when you get counterpicked. That was it for the general tips. Now I'll talk about my personal experience. Some tips here are cliché, but I'm going to mention them anyway. The more tips the better, right? Tip number 1. Don't flame. My first tip, and this is a tip for my beloved jungler as well, aka Godtrinks, who is an ex-master player. Don't flame or get tilted. The moment you start to flame your teammates, not only are you taking away your concentration, you're taking away your teammates as well, which will probably lead to a loss. When you are tilted and on a losing streak, stop playing for at least 2 hours, maybe even a day. It's never good to play on a losing streak, because it will only make it worse. Tip number 2. Don't try to win when you're losing. My second tip is meant for the laning phase, and when you're losing. So when you lose your lane hard, don't try to make up for it by trying to make plays. Most of the time what I see is that when they are losing the lane, they feel like they are forced to make plays to get even. Don't do this, because you've already lost against them when they didn't have a lead. Now they do have a lead, and you're even more behind. Forcing things will only make it worse. Play passive, farm and wait for your jungler, or wait for mid game to group up with your team. Tip number 3. Group up. Let's say you win your lane and you've got your first tower. Don't go back to your lane. Instead, group up with your mid laner to get their tower. Take dragon, or if it's possible, swap lanes with your top laner and take out the top tower. This will lead to more map pressure from you and also to more team experience and gold. Tip number 4. Play to your strengths. Let's say you are very good at shot calling and seeing openings. Use that as much as possible. Show the team you're an alpha. Or if you're better in team fights than in the laning phase, don't force fights in your lane. Trade when needed and back off. If you are very aggressive however and it works, tell your support to join you, so he or she knows what you're trying to do and will help you as well. Tip number 5. Play easy champions. If all that you want is to get to a higher elo and you're mechanically not that great, pick easy champions. For AD carry this would be Caitlyn, Ashe or Jinx. Don't try champions like Draven or Kalista, because they are very mechanical and are hard to master. Tip number 6. Work on the basics. This is by far one of the most important tips to be a better player. It may take longer than the other tips, but you will be much better overall. Focus on farming, trading, grouping, positioning, kiting, prioritizing, shot calling and initiating. Do this step by step and trust me, if you master all of these things, you'll be at least diamond. The more you master this, the better you will become with any champion or in any game. Your foundation needs to be strong so that everything else can be strong as well. Tip number 7. Dodge Q. Wait, did he say Dodge Q and lose 3 LP? Are you out of your mind, Colucci? Hear me out on this one. Let's say you get a team that starts flaming in the champion selection already, or you don't get your lane, or it just doesn't feel right. Just dodge the champion select. You will only lose 3 LP, and if you were to play a game and lose it, you'll lose around 15 to 20 LP. Don't dodge too often, because if you do that, Riot will probably punish you for it. Once or twice is I think the best for each day. Tip number 8. Play game changer champions. So this one is just like play easy champions, but it's a little different. Pick a champion that can change the outcome of a teamfight by just one skill, like Ashe. If she hits her ult on an enemy AD carry in the beginning of the teamfight, there is a very big chance of you winning that teamfight. For AD carry I recommend Ashe, Varus and Misfortune, and for supports I would recommend Leona, Blitzcrank or Morgana. Tip number 9. Locked screen. Don't play with the locked screen. You can unlock your screen by pressing the Y button on your keyboard and just move the map with your mouse, and when you have to concentrate on your champion, press the space button. It will lock on your champion. So that's it for this video. It was a little bit of a quick video. I just wanted to point these out. If in the future I have more tips, I'll be sure to make a new video about some tips how to gain elo. If you have tips on how to gain elo as well, put them in the description below so everybody can read them. And yeah, tell me if I forgot something. Peace out, guys.